Hey everybody, welcome back to Movie Time. I know it's been a while, but we have a new addition to the team. You gonna say hello? No, I guess not. Don't worry. I know, a little shy. First video is a little shy. Well, I was a little shy too. But today we're gonna be doing a movie review for Violet Evergarden, Eternity in the Auto Memory Doll. Now, if you haven't seen the season, please go see it. There might be a little spoilers. I don't want to ruin anything for you. So please go watch it. It's on Netflix and it's free. Well, if you're not paying for the subscription, then it's free. But let's go ahead and dive into it. So what we have here is another beautifully well written movie again for anime lovers. Now we have the main characters, of course, Violet Evergarden, but we have Amy Barlett and we have her younger sister Taylor. Now, a little backstory on these two: they met when they were much younger and 3 years, apart or whatever. And they're not related, but Amy, the older one with purple hair, I love it, took her in. They're in this very poor city, and she did all she could to provide for her adopted sister that she just adopted right off the streets, right? And so, yeah, I thought you were going to say something. No. I thought, but so later on, this wealthy man comes and just say, hey, your true identity is Isabella York, and you're part of this royal family. And so I need you to come back. We're going to train you to be a debutante, and life changed for that person. But she went because this man said that I will also provide for your sister. She'll be taken care of, but in an orphanage. And sometimes they're pretty tough, This girl was very young. I don't know the age, maybe 3 or 4 years old, maybe 5. But time goes on, and an auto doll was requested to Amy to help her out on the dances, the dressing, and the eating, and all the formal stuff for a royalty person, because she wasn't really getting along with anybody there, because she wasn't close to herself, because she didn't want nothing to do with anybody there. But as time went on, she became she started to have a close relationship with Violet, and I thought that dynamic was pretty big sister little sister role, because it gave her a chance to to relax, to let loose and really be that younger sister. And their relationship spanned over the movie. I thought that was pretty good. But so that's pretty much the movie, almost. But I don't want to ruin anything. No, I will ruin something for you guys. I will. So they go on. She writes this letter. I'll tell you the letter later. I'll tell you about all the music. I'll tell you about all the characters later. I just want to get through this movie so you know what it's all about and everything. And it's, it was surprisingly warming and sad, but also inspiring at the same time. She did all this to protect her sister, never had a chance to see her, talk to her. But here comes an opportunity through this person training her, and she writes a letter for her. But throughout the whole movie, it pretty much ends on her not seeing her little sister ever, only through a letter. But then her sister gets inspired to track her down and write her a letter too, and that's the beauty of it all, about something so small can inspire somebody to do something just as kind as well towards the person who gave it to them, or sending out to other people. And so her little sister goes on to while in the orphanage, receives a letter from her sister, and that letter throughout all this is the halfway point, and she receives this letter from her sister. And it says, if you ever feel lonely and you want to feel protected, just say my name. That broke me down. You too? Yeah, I know, it was good. It was very, very good. And there's not a lot of writing you need to do to really capture the heart and pull on the emotions in this movie, because they execute it very well. And they build up so much substance with the story and experiences that there's so much weight on every word in the letter that it carries so much more than what's on just the surface. There's so much more behind the writing and the letters sending out to the people. A love letter. And so I thought that was just, just say my name, Amy. And man, that was very, very good. And so I was crying. I was like, oh, that was sweet. I know. Surprisingly, I thought you'd be talking more, but I guess not. Maybe next video, have something more to say. But I understand it's her first video, so she's a little nervous and everything. I understand. But please drop a like and a comment for her. Just get her all excited and everything. She might just need some attention. But anyway, so Taylor seeks out her sister by receiving a letter, and the person who gave her the letter was Benedict, and that inspired her to 3 years later track her sister down through this man, and only addressed in the letter saying, "I want you to train me because you delivered happiness to me." And so this little child, just a ball of energy and fire, of just optimism and just ferocity. I thought that was kind of cool that she took it that way, to where you deliver happiness to people. So I want to be a male person too, just to do what you do and one day meet my sister through it. And she did. And she delivered a letter to her sister with Benedict. And really, it was nice to see him get a chance to come to the forefront instead of, everybody else that's all up in the characters that you would see in season 1 is pretty much all females, and he's the second male. But it's nice to see him to get a chance to stretch out his character a little bit more. And so I thought that was actually a pretty good opportunity for him too as well. And the chemistry between him and Taylor, the younger sister, was also pretty good too. So you're in for a really good time. The music is really good. It's not a Violet Evergarden movie until the music starts. And when it does, you're in it. You are in it. It's beautiful. The imagery is beautiful. The timing is just beautiful. Once again, I don't know. I forget who's behind it, but they're doing a really good job. It was in such high demand that they had to come out with a special edition very quickly. But I was like, that was okay. But this one right here, it was actually really, 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 really good. So I really liked it. If I had to give it a rating between 1 and 10, 10 being like, perfect for an anime, because that's important. I think because the season up there was pretty good for me too, but this one, it kind of felt like a season episode, maybe like a 2-part. So I'll probably give it like an 8.5 or a 9, right up there. It had a little bit of slow spots, but other than that, it was great. So then again, that's movie time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Welcome our new addition to the team. Hopefully they'll be back for more.